think this year they're going to pick the Bills.
Right, because Brady, bye-bye.
Yeah, he's in Tampa.
Sucking
There's this
it up.
meme out that I'll send it to you because he was whining, yelling, and screaming, and whining at the refs or whatever. It's like if ever your quarterback was the epitome of can I speak to your manager? Because he was sitting there like yelling.
Karen, he's quarterback
like
Karen.
Yeah. He's quarterback Karen. That's what he is.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. This show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again, or for the very first time.
Well, here, for the very first time, Chip and Cern have learned a lesson. Rather than spending months speculating on if the NFL or a sports season is going to happen and wishing and washing and it's going to happen, it's not going to happen, we'll just wait until the first game's played and then we'll talk about it.
I get kind of surprised because I was like, oh, shit. Like when the Thursday night game came,
yeah.
I'm usually in a football pool. I got a call, like on the Thursday morning, like, hey, you didn't submit your picks. I was like, for what? Like football.
Oh, you're in a pool.
Yeah, like I do a pool with my dad and stuff. So he's always like, you guys throw your picks in and stuff. He's like, you guys submit your picks. I was like, for what? He's like, football. I was like, wait.
Oh, that's right.
When is that?
That's
He's like, that's today. I was like, oh shit.
Dude, you don't want to start the season out with a loss. It's the worst way for a football or anything to start. Then who lost today, Cerny? Anyone of note?
As of right now?
As of right now.
The Niners.
The Niners. So the Hawks, and as of right now, the Rams are, at this time of recording, technically the Rams are 0-0.
They're still playing.
They're
still playing right now.
Probably by the end of the episode, we'll be able to fill you in live on a score update.
Brady lost today.
Oh, great day. Now, I don't know. I don't normally pay a ton of attention to football other than the scramble 3 or 4 days before to try to put together some ultra elaborate pool with 100 people in it.
Yeah.
Like in years past. It totally snuck up on me. Did it sneak up? It sounded like it snuck up on you too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what? Because I follow like the NFL memes page and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they have some good what's going on, but I just I wasn't paying attention. I think because baseball is still kind of new, so in my mind, I was like, I still got so many months to go in my head, and then I was like, what the heck?
Dude, I think you're onto that because baseball, you're like, oh, okay, you keep saying, oh, the Giants are, whatever, like 40, 45 games in the season. You're like, wow, we got 120. We're not even sniffing the All-Star break yet, but here you are. You're supposed to be thinking about football. So that was interesting, yeah.
So I did read after the Thursday night game, which was the Chiefs and the Texans.
The defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs.
Yes. Where they made a good comeback against the Niners.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
From what I remember, Cerny, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Niners absolutely had a complete collapse in the fourth quarter, 21 unanswered points. Does that sound right to you?
That sounds about right to me. It sounds correct.
Okay.
I think
the 49ers.
We'll have to call Sapway up at some point. And
should we give Joe a jingle?
Jog his memory.
Should we give Joe a jingle, see if that memory's rattling around in there at all?
He would never answer. He'd probably you hear the one ring and then just swiped.
This number has been disconnected.
It's not taking calls.
It's not taking calls from this number.
So I read like the views were down.
Oh, the TV stats.
The TV stats were down, and this is where these were some of these writers. Someone's like, I speculate it's because the NFL has gotten more political and people don't want to watch that. I was like, or maybe for the first time in NFL, first time in history, all major sports were playing on the same day. So
it was that day, right? I saw that
NBA, NHL, everything was playing on the same day. So
WNBA, they pulled everything, every stat.
Yeah, so they didn't have some competition to pull from, and I'm sure people were caught off guard like I was. I was like, what? Oh, shit.
Because the whole preseason was canceled, right? I mean, they had training camps, but there was no games.
Yeah, there was no preseason. It was just kind of like, which I kind of like it because I never watch preseason because everyone gets all nutted up over fucking preseason.
It's
like,
my QB.
okay, the people who are going to get cut are better than people who are going to get cut on my team. Fuck you.
Yeah, totally. Oh yeah, my 3-string is better than your 3rd string.
Your scrubs are better than my scrubs. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, my kicker, who's he's a part-time soccer coach at the high school. He outkicked your 7th string kicker.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's like, okay, I just don't. I never watch it, but everyone always gets all up into it.
So
I liked it.
It's all the speculating. So I'm trying to look here. I don't see that the NFL really has that much, other than no fans. I don't see a lot of COVID protocols.
I don't know. Well, I know it's kind of off because I know like the Rams
you can opt
coaches,
out, right?
Yeah. I think a couple of people opt out. I'm not sure.
Chiefs guard Lorette Dervene Tardif. I don't know.
Although, because I know like the Rams coach, because they're talking about social distancing, and he goes, "How the fuck's that going to happen? It's fucking football. You're tackling each other."
That was my interesting thing. Like, out of all the sports, baseball seemed like it was set up for the most success just based on how the sports played.
Yeah, you're automatically, when you take the field, you're already 6 feet apart.
You're already like a million feet fucking.
The only thing would be because you all touch the ball. That would be the thing.
Or the first baseman, and if someone's on first base, and there's kind of that cutesy thing going on there, and you have the catcher, umpire, and batter. Yeah, all that grab ass at first. Trying to do some docking. It's just not the place for it, boys. Not the place for it. So
not on the diamond.
Save it for the locker room. Save it for the locker room. So football kicked off today. Cerny's in his pool. Are you in the same amount of pools that you are? Because I know usually you got like your work one, you got your one with your
there's no
parent,
work one right
your
now.
dad, and yeah.
Yeah, there's no work one right now. So I'm just down to one right now. With my
more
dad
manageable though, at least.
Yeah. Now, granted, when we get to playoff time, that's when I up my ante with my squares and you start doing all that good shit. Yeah.
So, Cerny, I'm glad what a great little segue into some early predictions, picking the Super Bowl and playoff teams for 2020. This is from CBS Sports.
Oh God. Did they have the Cowboys win the Super Bowl or going to the Super Bowl and losing to the Chiefs?
You can't hear this, but their fucking ad played on their thing. It's enraging. I don't care about Bud Light fucking pineapple seltzer. Okay.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, man, we can go through the whole kit and caboodle. I'm sorry, Cerny, what were you saying?
I said, did they have the Cowboys losing to the Chiefs or some shit like that?
Oh, let's see. Do you want to work your way back, or do you want to just say who they think is leading each division, and then we'll do the wild card?
Let's do that. So I think top of the division. Okay.
So we'll start. We'll start over here in the AFC East. You got your Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, and Jets.
I think this year they're going to pick the Bills.
Right, because Brady, bye-bye.
Yeah, he's in Tampa. There's this meme out. I'll send it to you because he was whining, yelling, and screaming, and whining at the refs or whatever. This like, if ever your quarterback was the epitome of, can I speak to your manager? Because he's sitting there like yelling.
Karen, he's quarterback like Karen.
Yeah. He's quarterback Karen. That's what he is.
Well, hilariously, we were doing a little tangent. If you're new to the show, some tangents.
Buckle up.
Strap in here.
This is a tangent show.
For the first time ever, for some reason, I was able to watch the game, and it was a Niners game that I was actually watching. And Dana and I and Cerny was in the mix. We were having in the group chat. Joe was also there, but he had the beak shut.
He was there in spirit.
He was there in spirit. And so it was like, good pass, crazy penalty. Then Dana fucking chimes in. Hold on. I'll just read it verbatim since I have it right here. Did you catch this, Cerny, or were you working?
I was in and out of working on stuff. So
okay. So here we go.
When there's a Niner game on, I will never watch unless it's against the Rams.
Oh yeah, of course, I'm going in there. Horns up, Ramley. Hawks are looking good. So my team's the Hawks. Cerny is the the Rams, of course.
Ramley.
All right. So Dana goes, or I said big penalty there for Arizona. It was like a pass interference on the Niners. Some way fucking downfield thing. It was like a 20-yard penalty or whatever. Dana, refs just gifting these penties. LOL.
Oh, I know. I did see that. I was like, I didn't want to engage.
And I'm like, Dana, already starting with the same tired Niners excuses. The first game isn't even over with. But and then
I think he just skipped it.
Yeah, he just said Murray's. Oh yeah, and then he tagged his own thing with Murray getting that Brady treatment. If touched, throw a flag. So fucking come on, man. Come on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did. I was there for that. I was like, I'm not engaging with this baloney.
Right. Because there's probably some people feel the same way about politics. Like, you just can't talk any sense into certain people, it seems,
Yeah.
Like, they're not interested in anything.
There is one person who gets Dana's goat on football talk, and it's James.
Because
James talks such off-the-wall crazy nonsense, and he's always arguing. Like, Dana gets so flustered. He's like, I can't even talk to your brother about it anymore. Like, he gets so flustered.
Your brother is honestly like, he's kind of like a flat earther. Like, if you were trying to talk to a flat earther, right?
Yeah. He just keeps going. And
there's
he just
no
pulls from random shit, and you're like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah,
and then like he feeds off, like he can tell if you're getting really flustered, then he keeps on going.
Oh yeah, it just fuels his fire. All right, Cerny, we're moving to the AFC North now. Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals.
Oh, Ravens! They love the Ravens.
They do,
and rightfully so. I mean, Lamar Jackson, he can't be tackled.
And yeah, and they don't have to worry about Ray Lewis again for like the 10th season in a row. So that's always a nice mental break. The front office doesn't have to worry about any shootings or stabbings or whatever. Alleged, of course. Steelers, is Roethlisberger still on the Steelers?
Yeah.
Is he a little long in the tooth though?
Yeah, I mean, geez. When did he start? Like 2000. Let me tell you. I think I'm going to say 2004.
Wow, and that's 16 years ago now. And he's playing. He's a big dude, or Rapelessberger, as he's known by some folks as well. Again, allegedly. So the Bengals are really that bad that they're below the Browns?
Who?
The Bengals?
Yeah, well, they're rebuilding. They got a brand new quarterback.
Oh, okay.
He's supposed to be,
Johnny Football's not. Once that XFL got fucking X-nayed, then
2004. I was right. He was. Yeah, that's what it was. 2004.
How old is he? He's like 41.
38.
Damn. Is he still?
And in football years,
he's ancient.
old.
Man. Yeah. Okay. All right. AFC South. Colts, Titans, Texans, Jags. Seems pretty strong.
Titans.
Pretty strong. They're saying the Colts actually here on CBS Sports.
Those scrubs lost today, by the way, to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, everyone had the Jaguars as number 4 in the division, and Texans is number 3.
They have, speaking of old quarterbacks, they have Phillip Rivers. The Colts have Phillip Rivers behind center there.
That was old school Chargers, right?
Yeah. Last year he's 40 years old, I think.
Whew. Mercy me. But somehow Kaepernick can't get a fucking job. Okay. Here we go.
He has, how many kids does that guy have?
Who? Phillip Rivers? Oh, is he a Mormon?
He has like 9.
Was he like is he a BYU guy or something?
I don't know. I have no idea. Let me see. He doesn't swear or something, so I assume.
He went to North. Oh, wait. Let's see. Phillip Rivers. He went to North Carolina State University. Interesting. How many picks did he throw? People want to know this as well. Holy smokes. He signed.
9 kids.
He has how many?
9 kids.
It's a lot of fucking.
That's right. Because I remember when the joke was, it's like with him and his wife and his kids, they could actually fill a side of a football. Like he can have his own offense take the field.
His family could play nickel.
You can only have 11. You can have 11 people in the field.
That's crazy. Well, Cerny, with 9 kids, do you think you'll be able to support him on the $25 million contract he signed this year?
It's going to be a little tight, but I think he might be able to squeeze it out.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
no splurge.
You're going to have a couple, no splurges, and then, a couple days of top ramen. He can make it work, I think. $12 million signing bonus, by the way. $25 million guaranteed money. That's what you call buku bucks. Okay. Here we go to the AFC West. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, and the Raiders.
Well, the Chiefs, obviously.
The Chiefs, yes. And Raiders, David Carr, how did they fare
won today.
Okay.
They beat the Panthers.
Oh, that's right.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay, so we're going to go to the NFC.
It was a little weird looking at the...
Are they actually doing the Las Vegas thing? Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
I forgot. It was a little weird,
like
looking at the they usually have the city abbreviations next to the, like the LA Rams, LAR for LA Rams, whatever.
No more Oak,
LV.
huh?
I was like, holy shit, that's right. They're the Vegas Raiders.
Did they change their logo or anything?
No, I think it looks the same. It's all the silver and black.
The silver. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't change that part, but what is the rest of their... I'll take a look at it. The Raiders are kind of... Anyway, whatever. All right, NFC East, Cerny. You have the... Oh, my God.
They're going to go with the Cowboys.
Eagles, Cowboys, and it just says football team with the W. And then the Giants.
Yeah, they're the Washington football team.
That's the name of their team? Because
I think they said temporarily, but yes, that is it. They got rid of the Redskins, so now it's the Washington football team.
I'm gonna have to dump out of that, Cerny. I'm gonna bleep that out. The R word. The R word.
The R word. They got rid of it, and now it's the Washington football team, who they actually won today. They beat the Eagles.
So their jerseys are they look like collegiate jerseys, probably, because
it's
Washington State.
It's almost like USC. It's just the red and
Hey, well, good on them for taking a stance. All right, NFC North: Vikings, Lions, Packers, the Bears.
Oh shit! So
the Bears. This
one is going to pick. I think they're going to. I mean,
well, it basically has all their sports guys. They have 7 of them or 8 of them picking, and it's an even split between the Vikings and the Pack.
So the Pack, I believe, won today. They beat the Vikings.
Well, there you go. Some cowboy put the Lions getting second and the Packers getting third, but easy.
Lions had if I remember correctly, it was my dad texted this to me because I had picked the Bears over the Lions. And he said, well, it was going into the fourth quarter, it was 24-3 or some shit like that. And they fucking lost. He's like, well, not looking so good. Your pick on the Bears. Because I was like, I was like, I'll pick the Bears.
It's a coin flip.
And they
Dude, everything in the first 3 weeks is just flip a coin.
No idea.
There's no.
You have no idea. I have no idea what because people go move, coaches move. There's all sorts of.
And there's all the COVID shit going on now. Okay, NFC South: the Aints, the Bucks, Panthers, and the Falcons, and the Buccaneers with Tom Brady coming on board as well.
I bet you they split with the Bucks and the Saints.
You are correct, sir. So that'll be interesting there. And the Saints are still going. Drew, I'm out of touch. Breeze, is that
okay. Yeah. There's the guy the one of our fans that lives next door. He's an avid Saints fan.
Oof. Is he have a little shame on? Is his head hung in shame with that?
He defends him. He's been listening to rap music because I think he said some shit like that. Drew Brees said so. He's trying to educate himself on the community and how he was wrong for what his statements were or some shit like that.
Listening to rap music is the way to do that?
Yeah.
That's the widest fucking bullshit I've ever heard. I mean, at least he didn't go, well, I think I'm going to start eating a lot more fried chicken and watermelon and listen to rap. Yeah. And then I'll get a sense of, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just something but I think he said something like that. And I don't know, but he should defend him. I said, "I'll tell him get out of here."
Yeah, that's fucking nonsense. That. All right, Cerny. We'll save the best for last. The NFC West. We have the Hawks, the Rams, the Cardinals, and the Niners.
And this team we won't speak about. I'm gonna guess. If I had to guess what they were going to pick, they're probably split between the Seahawks and the Niners.
This is the most volatile division ranking system. They have put every team but one in first place between 7 different picks.
I think the Rams are not going to be.
That's correct.
They started dumping a bunch.
So
of
you have
people.
Out of 7, you have 4 of the 7 picking the Hawks, 2 picking the Niners, and 1 pick the Cardinals.
Well, the Cardinals beat the Niners today.
Well, there you go. And the Hawks won, and Russell Wilson looking very strong today. He received top marks, and we're gonna check. Cerny, we're gonna bring you a live look here. We're down on the field and SoFi Stadium. We have 5 minutes 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Rams of Los Angeles are up 20-17 against the Dallas Cowboys. Back to you in the booth.
Oh, thank you, Chip, for that check-in. Now, this is the same Cowboys that
man, that Aaron Andrews really has a nice set of tits on her. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this the hot mic? Oh, my bad. My B.
Cut it.
X-May. La, 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 la. Could you... Look at the fucking tookish on her.
I am deeply apologize and ashamed of my behavior. Like,
yeah.
This is not represent. They start doing the same. It's like they just have like a generic.
Yeah. Here's the oh shit apology fucking playbook right here. It's like the next snap.
Act like it's not you.
I've thought a lot about it. 5 seconds.
In the last 5 minutes. I lost all my sponsors.
And my wife texted me 100 texts and said, "You are so fucked." So, okay. Now we have that sorted out. Cerny, we need to move to the wild card. Who do you see winning the NFC wild card this season?
NFC. So
your options here. I'll read off the teams in the mix: Niners, Bucks, Eagles, Saints, Hawks, Falcons, Cowboys.
They're probably going to pick. If the Seahawks win, they're probably going to pick the Niners. And is it 2 or 1? I can't remember.
I don't know, but
Baseball
why don't you pick 2?
Fucked up.
Why don't you pick 2?
They're going to pick them in the. Well, I think they like the Vikings, but
I think. Yeah, so they split between the Niners and the Bucks, and one Yahoo picked the Eagles and another Yahoo picked the Lions. Come on, he's like, oh look, his handle's probably like Detroit Dan or something.
Yeah.
Real brave Dan.
Larry Lyon or some shit.
B Sanders 20. Okay, so we'll go to the AFC wild card here. Steelers, Ravens.
Hey, Sanders. Oh my man, he would be a diehard. Yeah.
Steelers, Ravens, Chargers, Bills, Titans, Patriots.
Oh, they love the Steelers. I don't think the Steelers are gonna beat the Ravens, but they love the Steelers. So I'm gonna say Steelers.
Okay, good call. That's correct.
Titans.
Nailed it, Cerny. All right, Super Bowl pick. Okay, so we have. No one picked the same thing out of 7 people. So the team that's going the most to the Super Bowl in these picks are the Chiefs. And that's it. Every 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 7 put the Chiefs making the Super Bowl.
Okay, makes sense.
Only 1 or 2 have them winning. Then some other teams, they have Ravens, Seahawks, with the Seahawks losing. Chiefs and the Packers, with the Packers losing. Colts.
They would love the Chiefs and the Packers.
They
like
would.
the Super Bowl one, fucking rematch or some shit.
Fucking Vince Lombardi could come out. They could do a hologram of him.
They should do they do like the laser.
Oh, a laser show.
Like he's.
What if they put a mask on him too? When he's like hologram mask.
He's alive. He's resurrected.
The Colts beating the Cowboys. Buccaneers beating the Ravens.
Colts beating the Cowboys.
That's bold. Then someone
Who the fuck picked that?
Will Brinson. Whoever the fuck he is. He's some CBS sports writer.
Was he picked by like the colors? He's like, I like blue and white. Yeah. So that's it.
I think their mascot could beat the other team's mascot. Someone else picked.
I think a horse could beat up a cowboy.
He'd trample
Let's
him.
take revenge for all those years of riding on his back.
He'd fuck him with this big horse cock. He'd kill him. That's how he'd kill him. The Buccaneers over the Ravens, Cowboys over the Chiefs, Chiefs over the Saints over the
Buccaneers
Chiefs.
over the Ravens. Oh, God.
I know. This is...
People buying too much into that. I mean, the Buccaneers, they could be... I mean, it's only week one, so, you could lose week one. And there's been teams that have gone like 0-3 and then one out.
And there's been teams like the Niners. I mean, we mentioned at the top of the show, but, really strong season. Really,
it bears repeating, Chip. It bears repeating.
Really solid playoff run. And then literally they had it locked up. I mean, it was a sure thing. But then
shit the bed.
21, 2-1, 3 touchdowns of unanswered points in the fourth quarter left him going home, dicks in hand. Dicks in hand.
In hand. In hand.
Well, Cerny, we haven't even gone over who we're calling. Who are we calling for the Super Bowl this year?
So I think... I guess I'm going to say that the Chiefs for the AFC.
Okay.
As much as I would love to say the Rams, just to
sure.
just to throw it
just
out
to
there.
Ruffle some feathers. I understand.
If I had to do it like a logical one, I have to see the Seahawks play, but they could be. I mean, they have fucking Russell Wilson.
If he's hot, he's tough. He's real tough. Yeah. I know they don't have beast mode anymore. Or a lot of other, they dismantled that team that was like,
Oh yeah, the Legion of Boom and all that shit.
And all that stuff. So I think the Chiefs is a pretty safe guess. Although, are the Bills really that good now?
No, I don't think so.
Is that division just kind of weak without Brady?
Well, yeah, I think they just not even just without Brady. I believe they started dismantling, altogether because they're kind of aging out. Anyway.
Yeah.
So they have Cam Newton. So
wait, Cam Newton's on the Patriots?
Patriots, yeah.
So again, take my Super Bowl prediction with a grain of salt, considering I didn't know that.
James didn't know that either until he texted today. He's like, when did Cam Newton come to the Patriots? I was like, a while ago.
Wow. Well, that's a good pickup for them.
Dolphins, they're in the same division.
Okay, maybe I'll say the Colts seem to be pretty solid, but no one's beating the Chiefs, huh?
The Colts, they lost to the Jaguars today.
Oh, right. Well, okay.
With Phillip Rivers as they're running the.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's got a lot of mouths to feed. I heard.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Hawks.
He could be better with like that. His ass on the line.
That's true. I'm going to go Hawks. But it's going to be a struggle. But they're going to heat up in the championship game, and then they'll just probably take.
They
control.
do that where they kind of do all right.
They're going to lose round
mid-season,
one.
woes. It's like they throw flat. I think a lot of teams do that, especially if you win early. Yeah, and then you start to get kind of comfortable or whatever.
That's like every Niners fan. Didn't they start the year off 7-0 or some shit last year?
Yeah, and they lost to the Ravens, and then
again
to the Hawks.
They lost to the Hawks, and then Cerny. They made it all the way to the Super Bowl, and it was locked up. And then the fourth quarter, 21 unanswered points for the loss.
Is that 21?
3 touchdowns, Cerny.
Best defense in the league too, I believe. They were
allegedly. Jimmy G didn't have it in the old noodle. 21 unanswered points. Meltdown.
We know Joe and Dana don't listen to the show because we would have hate mail by now. So
yeah, they already would have. They already would have sent us hate mail,
either via text or maybe just through the old-fashioned mail. They wrote us a letter saying,
"Hold on, a courier pigeon just showed up at the door. I'll be right back." And he has a tab of a Coors Light can. I wonder who sent him.
It's like his calling card. You're like all villains have a calling card.
Wait, this particular bird has armor made out of. Are the Rocky Mountains blue on this armor of the pigeon?
He freshly made this. He shotgun this fucking thing.
Still flying around. It's got like beer scuzz leaking out of it. Well, Chip and Cern, we gave our opinions to you. Some more educated than others, and we're looking at Cerny. It's probably why he has the most Cerny sluts. There's not a ton of chipmunks running around. Now, we want to hear your predictions for this year's NFL season. Cerny, we didn't even ask. Do you think the season will be completed?
I think it will.
Yeah.
I think, shit, it was scary there for a while. At the very beginning, I thought baseball was going to get, we got like
That's true.
4 fucking games. We're already.
I think it was good that everyone like learned their lesson early in the season.
Yeah.
By like, oh look, 2 teams caught it, and they're like, okay, guys, we can't fuck around with this shit anymore.
Yeah, there's like actually penalize people for breaking protocol.
Yeah.
Oh, you see the Giants false positive.
False positive. I did see that. That's pretty. Well, that's really great.
Yeah.
First of all, because that could have really fucked their season up. But now, did they play 2 7-inning?
Yeah, and they got their asses kicked. San Diego's unstoppable right now.
Dude, that's because the unwritten rules, man.
They're meant to be broken.
Tatis doesn't give a fuck. Love that kid. All right. If you have your predictions for the Super Bowl or anything else, send it our way.
You can email us chipandcernshow@gmail.com, or you can reach out to us on social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anything Chip and Cern Show. Just send it out. If you want to challenge us and say that you think the Niners are going all the way, bring it on. I'll listen. I'll shame you, but I'll listen.
And we will be sure to remind you about that fourth quarter meltdown with 21 unanswered points in the Super Bowl.
Yes, don't worry. No.
It won't go
on. You can say that all you got.
It won't go unmentioned. It won't go unmentioned.
No.
Well,
never forget.
Be sure to keep wearing your mask, everybody, washing your hands, keeping your social distance, and, enjoy your football Sundays now, and a lot of sports overlap. 'Tis the season, and it won't happen again for a long, long time.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. That's a good point. Until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.